Bring the wounded to this outcropping. This is the flattest part of the range. There should be enough room for the medship to anchor. No, I'm fine. I had time to catch my breath and clear my head. More importantly, all the Borisin were in that encampment, so this should be... Oh, wait. Did you see that shadow? Over there, in the cave. If it were Moza, you wouldn't have seen it. All right, you lot gather in the outcropping over there and wait for the ship. I'll go in and check it out. You can come out. I know you're in here. I caught your scent. I can tell you're a foxian, just like me. I'm not going to hurt you. Oh, sorry. You're lighter than I thought. I wasn't trying to bowl you over like that. I just figured someone brazen enough to jump at me with a knife should be stronger than that. You okay? Let me help you up. No, don't think so. Malta used to try this too. Never worked out for him either. If you struggle like that, you're just gonna break your arm. Settle down. Look, I'll make you a deal. If you can relax and stop trying to attack me, I'll let go. I'll even let you keep the knife. That's it. There you go. Take it easy with your wrist. Give it a second. No, you've certainly proven you're not afraid of me. You don't need to be, either. I figured that's what this was about. I'm guessing you were a war slave from the Borisin encampment at the base of the mountain. Of course you're free. I wouldn't drag you back even if there was somewhere to go back to. How long ago did you run away? Forgive me. Escape is a better word for it, you're right. Truth be told, I've never been much of an orator. Still, you must have been on your own for a few days by now, if not weeks. Am I right? Then you wouldn't know. The Borisin are dead. I killed them all this morning. I promise you, there's no trick. I'll let you walk right out of this cave and use our scopes to see for yourself if you want. Observant? You're not the first person to point out my tail, or lack thereof, I should say. That's not a flaw in my disguise, though. Actually, when the Borisin disguise themselves as one of us, they get every detail right, tails included. It's only their scent that gives them away. Do I really smell like them? I guess some things are inevitable. Have you ever heard of moon rage? I hadn't either before it hit me. How about, have you ever heard of a foxian going into a violent rampage on the battlefield? Maybe you knew a war slave who didn't just survive but thrived on the front lines. It's more than skill. They'd be almost feral, more a force of nature than a fighter, tearing through the enemy lines and leaving piles of foes limp and broken in their wake. Then, more likely than not, they'd faint once it was all over. So then, you understand. I won't waste your time spelling it out then. The Borisin are dead, and while I won't force you to go anywhere, it'll be hard to survive here without any infrastructure or societal support. If you come with me, you can leave this planet and come live in a world where Foxians are free citizens. We'll provide for you and help you develop your skills and acclimate to society so you won't be stranded on your own. But you will get to choose what you want to do with the rest of your life. Your ankle. Oh, that's not my fault, is it? You've been surviving out here on your own all this time without even being able to travel? No, I'm just impressed you're still trying to fight through it. You'll heal faster if we avoid stressing it, though. I'd offer to carry you out, but I'm guessing... Yeah, I figured. I get it. How about this? I've got a first aid kit here. We can at least wrap it up tight so you won't wrench it anymore, and I can give you my arm to lean on. Our medical ship should be landing a few yards away soon. If you can hobble that far, we can get you to my personal healer. He's a foxian too, just like us. You'll like him. He'll probably insist on feeding you as soon as you meet. I'm sure you could use a hot meal, right? You don't have to play tough with me. Surviving on your own, injured and stranded up here in the mountains is bad enough. But I know they weren't feeding you enough down in the camp either. I'm not calling you weak. I'm speaking from experience. No one can grow strong when they're as malnourished as we were. You're not the first war slave to run for their life. Not even the first one to make it. Oh, so that's what it takes to earn your trust, and I'll keep it in mind. If it helps to talk about everything they put us through, I'd be happy to share a few drinks anytime you need someone to listen. You should take some time to get settled first, though. And before all that, let's get that ankle wrapped. Do you have any cuts or scrapes while we're here? I have an ointment for that, and some gauze. It'll keep things from getting infected, but it stings a bit. Chow Chow will scold me to death if I don't at least offer, though. Yeah, he'll probably scold me to death for ignoring my own cuts too, huh? Alright, you drive a hard bargain. My cuts first, and when you see it's really just a healing ointment, it's your turn. Deal? I told you it stings. As many battles as I've been through, you'd think I wouldn't feel it anymore. There, that should do it. Here, you can inspect them if you want. I meant the ointment, but sure. See? They're still just cuts. No flesh-eating nanobots or anything. Don't worry, I'm talking nonsense. Anyway, do you trust me enough to clean you up now? Thank you. I know it takes a lot to give yourself over. I'll be as quick and gentle as I can. Did you get these scrapes while you were running? Or is it from the cave walls? Smart. There aren't many advantages we can take over the Borisin. Slipping out after dark gives you the best odds. Oh, this is a nasty one. Is this your dominant arm? You're one hell of a fighter. I know, it stings. Grit your teeth for me. That's it. You're doing good. There. A little burn now is better than an infection, or so they tell me. You alright? Let's get that ankle then, and we can get out of here. Sorry, there's no way around it. You can squeeze my shoulder when it hurts. Just bear with me. Yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about hurting me. Let's just get you through it. When you climb the slope? Well, you were probably running on adrenaline then. That'll muffle any pain, so long as it's pounding through your veins. That's the point of it. Yeah, I see this kind of thing on the battlefield all the time. The need to survive overrides everything in us. Me too. We must have run for miles that night. It felt like hours, but also like minutes. We could hear the howls and snarls behind us. But all I could think about was the sky. All I could see were those falling stars shooting over our heads. It was my idea that night. Nirgal didn't want to go. There'd been an escape attempt just a week before, and our Borisin masters had strung up everyone who dared try to escape, leaving them out as a warning to the rest of us. Nirgal thought it was too soon, but I don't know. I knew we had to go. It was like I could smell it in the air. The last chance. I ran and ran and ran. If you ask anyone who remembers that night, they'd probably say I was lucky. The timing was nothing short of a miracle, after all. Running out of the forest just as the Xianzhou entered our atmosphere. It was the perfect place, perfect time. But me, I think that adrenaline is what saved me. If I'd slowed down for even a second, it wouldn't have mattered if the Xianzhou saw me as friend or foe. The shooting stars never cared. Everything behind me was turned to dust. Listen, if you ever see a brilliant light streaking through the sky, run. As fast and as far as you can. Get out of its path and away from its trajectory as soon as possible. You might only have seconds. No, you're not afraid of anything, are you? I wonder if you'd still say that, if you'd seen the devastation it leaves in its wake. You know, it's the brightest burning lights that leave us blind if we stare them directly in the eye. Sorry, I was thinking of someone. A few someones, actually. Hesitation doesn't suit me. There, all done. Test your weight on it? Good. Yeah, well, I never claimed to be a healer. No, the path I'm chasing is to become the fastest on the battlefield. Faster than any man, any monster, and any star. I'm going to run faster than the rainbow Lux arrow itself. Because if I can outpace the Rainbow Arbiter themselves, I can destroy the abominations infesting this universe before that bow ever needs drawing. When I'm fast enough, the stars will finally stop falling. No one will ever have to witness that devastation again. If you're ready to go, I offer you my hand to help you walk out of this world on your own 2 feet. No matter what they've told you, you deserve that dignity. People like us are survivors, neither heroes nor victims, but destined to become both before the universe ends. The dust of this place will stain your fur forever. The shadows of this cave will creep around you every night to come. And the worst part is, you'll learn to be grateful for them, because of all the faces you can remember who no longer have the opportunity to feel haunted by anything. We each carve our own way through the world, walking our own paths. It's up to you to decide how to find meaning in the days to come. But for me, fighting for a future where one day people like you and me will no longer exist, that gives me meaning.
General, the ship is descending.
Good. So what do you say? Do you want to share your first days of true freedom with us? I like that answer. Sergeant, send a message to the ship. Tell Jiao Cho to light his cauldron. We're taking on one more patient.